So I'm thinking about my behavior towards my dad when I was growing up. And I find that I basically can't forgive myself for my awful treatment of him. It was frankly evil when I look at it. I was an awful child, so ungrateful for the love and care that he gave me for all of my life. He was old. He was born in 1919, and I think he was raising me when he was in his 80s. It's just stunning, the work and effort. He provided for me all by himself. He was a single parent. It's absolutely amazing that he did this by himself at his age. And he did a fantastic job in raising me. And he wasn't perfect in his treatment of me, and there were problems, and there were times when he wasn't good. But those problems pale into insignificance compared with his love towards me and his care for me. I was an awful child. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't badly behaved or anything. I behaved well. I didn't get in trouble in that regard. But the problem is that my attitude towards him, my care towards him in his old age was grudging and resentful, and I did the minimum I could do to take care of him. At his age, it's just amazing when I think about it now. I just can't understand why I was so thoughtless towards him. I didn't go out of my way to make his life better. I did the minimum I could do to help him. And it's absolutely stunning how cold I was towards him, unloving. It's completely unacceptable. But of course it's history now, but I didn't make his life better as he should have. I should have worked hard to help him. And I can't forgive myself for being so awful towards him. I basically didn't act towards him like I loved him. I did the minimum always. And I regret it so much. I really hate the way I behaved towards him. And there's absolutely nothing I can do. I didn't improve his life properly. I didn't help him like I should have. I consider the help I'm getting from staff here. And there were problems there as well. But I'm so grateful for the help. And it's so vital. And I know that they must care. So I can put the problems aside. I just regret so much not being able to love my father properly. It was just grudging help. I was selfish. It just wasn't good enough. But I hate that about myself, my bad behavior, my unloving behavior. he deserves so much more. I just didn't realize it didn't occur to me to understand what he did for me.